for me, when I sold my company, I was like, oh my God, I need to have some kind of, name or title or identity attached to me. And the first one I found was angel investor. And I went ahead and, invested in a bunch of companies just to understand years later that it was coming from a completely wrong place, that I didn't do my work properly. And I just wanted to be someone in the ecosystem because I felt I was suddenly kind of kicked out of it. So I was just curious if you can relate to that, or you didn't have as much ego as I did at the time.
No, I think I have it bad. I think that it's kind of like that dinner party question when people ask you, what do you do, right? Mm-hmm. Which is inevitably like the first or second question. And for almost everyone, it's like your work, right? It's your title or the company that you made. And then after an exit, you're like, well, what's that answer for me? It's not as clear cut. It's not as clean. And in some ways, I think that is the wrong question to begin with, right? Because like that's same thing is like people are trying to figure out how you fit into their world, and you want to understand how you fit in their world, right? And so yeah, I definitely struggled with that. And there's this guy that was interviewing people during like Woodstock, and he was asking a guy like, so what do you do? He's like, I'm just living, man. And I'm like, oh, I can relate to that. I'm like, I'm spending time with family and with friends, and like my title isn't all that I am. But on the other hand, I was very quick to be like, I'm going to be launching these different things, and I'm going to be running these different companies. And I still don't know what I say whenever I'm at dinner parties is, do I talk about one of the companies that I'm working on, or do I talk about the podcast that I'm launching, or do I talk about this community that I'm trying to build for entrepreneurs? Like it's very different, and I don't know what the right answer is. So maybe I should just pick a different answer every time.